Good morning, friends, and welcome to the Zula B. Wiley Public Library in Cedar Hill. I just want to start by saying we miss you, but we'll be here for you virtually until we are able to get back together again. Monday story time typically is a baby story time, but we've kind of hijacked that a little bit and made it a little more open to all of the members in your family that are home, that are under the age of 5, that might benefit from some of the activities that we do. We will continue doing that with Mondays for the meantime until we reach the last part of September, when we'll be doing our Family Place Playgroup information virtually here at the library. So watch for that, and that will be focused, of course, on those ages 3 and under. Also want to remind you out there, if you've not signed up for Ready for K, text Zula to 70138, answer a couple of questions, and you will begin to receive some texts that are based on activities based on your child's age. So and it goes up to 3rd grade. So these are awesome. They're great things that we kind of forget about from time to time that we can use in with the literacy of our children. So it's some great tips, and I hope you will sign up so you can begin receiving those. It's a free service through the library, but check with your provider to see if there's any additional charges for the text. All right, let's get started. Each time that we do our story time, we start with hello friends, and the movements go like this. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello. Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Hello friends, hello friends, hello friends. It's time to say hello. Good morning. Glad you're here. Well, I've got a couple of books to share with you today, and my theme is kind of apples, but I also wanted to talk to you about implementing some activities kind of as an extension to the apple theme. This time of year we think of apple harvesting. Even though we're able to get them in the stores year-round, sometimes we still want to stick to those traditional type of things. Back to school, apples always springs to mind. So we'll talk a little bit more about activities in a little bit, but let's start with our first book, which is Christy Matheson. It's called Tap the Magic Tree. And I wish you were here to help me with this one, because it's always fun to interact with y'all in this story. But we'll work it out here. There's magic in this bare brown tree. Tap it once, turn the page to see. So I tapped it. Tap again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see what happened with the first tap? A green leaf. Look at that. Now tap again, even more. Now if you all were here, I know you'd be tap, 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 tapping on it. Look what happened. Rub the tree to make it warm. My hands are cold. I need y'all here to help me. Touch each bud and see what forms. Looky there. Let's touch the buds. That's the little flowers on the tree. Give the tree a little jiggle. All right, ready? All right, I'm going to pretend that your hands are on it with me. We're jiggling it just a little bit. What happened? Looky there. All the pink flower petals fell off. Now, make your fingers wiggle. Can you do that? I know you can. Brush away the petals and blow the tree a tiny kiss. Now, shake the tree. Here we go. Shake, 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 shake. What's that? Are those apples? Plop, 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 kerplop. Look, they fell off when we shook the tree. Knock, knock on the trunk. Then stop. Pat the leaves. Be gentle, please. Very gently. Look what happened to the colors. Now, blow a whooshing breeze. Ready? Breathe in. Looky there, you blew all the leaves off the tree. Clap your hands to bring. The snow, looky there. No leaves and the snow's falling. Wouldn't it be fun if we could really do that? Okay, be patient. Looks kind of frozen. Wait, don't go. See the bird coming in? Up there in the corner, teeny tiny little bird. To the bare tree. Now, close your eyes and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Magic! It begins again. We have new green leaves. Now this one's more about seasons, which we're still in summer, but at the end of this month, we'll be going into fall. And then after that is winter and of course spring when everything starts to bloom again. So this one can work when you're talking about apples and how apples grow using the information in here, but as well about seasons. So I like this book. It's fun. It's interactive. It gets the kids involved in it. Also, some activities that you might consider. There's a website called Orchard to Table, and it's a hands-on preschool activity for kids. This one is, it has a lot of apple-themed activities for the kids, and it has things that they can watch, learn, read, discuss, and play. So it's all inclusive of a theme for apples. So you can go to the website and check it out, educators, spinonit.com, and some great activities from talking to the kids, using their toys on how apple orchards function and where apples actually come from. They don't just come from the store, and helping them understand that whole entire process of growing apples and everything. Also, if those of you who have been in my story times before remember the apple experiment we did last year. It seems like it was just yesterday. But we took apples, we cut the very top of the apple off where the stem is. We cored a hole, we put in baking soda, a little bit of green dye, and then we let the kids pour vinegar into the apple, and of course it's a volcano apple or an exploding apple or whatever you want to call it. And then you explain to the children the science behind that. So that's a fun experiment to do with them as well. Also, we do Mr. John's music, MrJohnMusic.com in our story times. You can download his music from his website. Just want to give him a shout out and thank him for giving us approval to use his music during our story times. Speaking of which, it's time for a break and a song. Mr. John Music is always so happy that we like to use it in our story time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, clap along with me. y'all were here. It's kind of silly dancing by myself. You can send me pictures and videos of you dancing to the songs. Just send it to our library Facebook page. Woo! Here we go. See, even Kelsey, who's filming me, is tapping along.
Your hands, stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your hips. Spin around to the beat. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your hips. Spin around to the beat. Move your body to this song. Everybody dance along. It's the moving, moving song. Move your body to this song. Everybody dance along. It's the moving, moving song. Woo-hoo-hoo. 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 Woo-hoo-hoo.
Woo! Take a bow. Woohoo! All right. Let's do a couple of our scarf songs this morning. Now remember, you can use anything you have at home. It doesn't have to be a scarf like this. It can be a scarf that you wear in the winter. It can be a hand towel. It can be a washcloth. It can be anything you have that you can wave around up in the air. All right, are you ready? Here we go. We're gonna do, let's start with popcorn this morning. Popcorn, 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 popcorn. In a pot, in a pot. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Till it pops. Till it pops. Yay! Little history behind that. Boys and girls, microwave popcorn is not all the way that we've always made popcorn. When you put popcorn and oil in a pot and you shake it on the heat as you're cooking, then it pops in there. So it's not just in microwaves, it can also be made on top of your stove. Let's do wave the scarf up and down, up and down, up and down. Wave your scarf up and down, up and down. Wave your scarf left and right, left and right, left and right. Wave your scarf left and right, left and right. Wave your scarf round and round, round and round, round and round. Wave your scarf round and round, round and round. And then we sometimes in the library would say, take your scarf and wave goodbye, wave goodbye, wave goodbye. Take your scarf and wave goodbye, wave goodbye. Good job. All right, let's do Itsy Bitsy Spider. We have not done that one in a while, and that's always a favorite. Let's start with, we'll do it 2 times. Ready? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Good job. Let's do it one more time. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. All right, good job. Let's move on to our next story, which is one that I always have liked to use. It's called Apples and Pumpkins by Anne Rockwell. This time of year we start to see pumpkins being harvested, and you can go to pumpkin patches and see all the beautiful pumpkins and pick one, and the apple orchards as well. All right, here we go. When red and yellow leaves are on the trees, we go to the Comstock farm to pick apples and pumpkins. Mr. Comstock gives us a bushel basket to put our apples in. Geese and chickens and a big fat turkey walk with us on our way to the orchard where the apples grow. My father picks apples. My mother does too. I climb into a little apple tree and pick the reddest apples of all. When our basket is full of red and shiny apples, those look so pretty, look good enough to eat. We go to the field where the pumpkins grow, and I look and look until I find the best pumpkin of them all. My father cuts it from the vine. I carry it back to the car, but that one's heavy. At home, we carve a jack-o'-lantern face on our big orange pumpkin. We put a candle inside and light it, or a tea light these days. Now our pumpkin looks scary and funny too. On Halloween night, we put our pumpkin on the doorstep. My mother gives away lots of red and shiny apples for trick-or-treat. While I go trick-or-treating up and down our street. A little early for Halloween, but it's going to be here before we know it. But that's another good resource. She has a lot in the nonfiction stories, Anne Rockwell. So if you pair a fiction book like this story with one of her nonfiction books that she has on other subjects, they're very good in a really simple way to help kids understand how things grow, how things are made, and that type of thing. So good resources. All right. If you have any questions about the things we've gone over today, be sure to give us a call. You can call the library, go to our website, or call us at 972-291-7323. We can answer questions about any of our books and resources that you might be looking for. Be sure that you also sign up for Ready for K. Oh, here it is. These are some awesome tips, and they'll talk about different subjects based on that child's age. So you get to specify the age of the child, so the tips you receive will be age appropriate. Just text Zula to 70138 to get that information. Thank you for joining us today. Next week we'll start our Wednesday story times. That'll be Miss Ann will be doing them, and she's going to be doing some very special programming with giveaways that we'll be announcing this week. So be sure to watch the website for that. And also on Fridays in September, we start Heroes and Helpers on Fridays. So Miss Chelsea's working hard to find our heroes and helpers out there that will be sharing some of their favorite stories, and also like some of our previous heroes and helpers, maybe even giving you a tour of where they work. So thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next time. Have a wonderful week and be safe. We miss you.